Hi, Covenant family. You may not know that sometimes I get to have one of the best jobs in the world. And one of the reasons for that is I'm often one of the few people in the church who gets to have an awareness of a lot of the things that go on here. And I got to tell you, God has done some amazing things in and through this wonderful family of faith, even in 2020. And it's been such a joy to see it. And in the coming weeks, you're going to get to hear videos where you hear some of these stories. My hope is as you hear them, as you give praise to God for the great things that God has done in and through us, is that you'll also hear it as an invitation to step up your involvement in ways to try and replicate some of the great people who have stepped up their leadership and their service, and then they have been blessed and gotten to see God at work. One of the things that I think we all see is every time we give a little bit more to God, every time we step one foot in the direction of caring for one another and serving, so we become the ones who are blessed. Let me read this scripture today. Psalm 119 verse 36 says, "Turn my heart to your decrees and not to selfish gain." As we become people who live as God has called us to love, who walk like Jesus did, serving others, always looking for how we can be in ministry with one another and care for those among us, what happens is we're the ones who are blessed. When we live lives focused on ourselves and selfish gain, as Psalm 119 calls it, oftentimes we realize those things tend to disappointment. They tend to let us down. They don't really fulfill all the things that we hope they will. But when we serve others, when we care for one another, when we are in ministry together, we see God at work and we are transformed and we are blessed. So we are all invited to live generously for Jesus.